Hello everybody, Divine Pisces 222. It is Sunday, August 18th, 2019. Go ahead and do an actual reading for you guys today. I also want to let you guys know, I've been, the Divine has been giving us advice, Divine Feminine, to reach out to Divine Masculine as long as it's not an ego. And I just want to let you guys know I do practice what I preach. I did reach out to my Divine Masculine yesterday. I sent him a private linked video explaining everything that I have been through and explaining the connection to him. He did get the message. He did receive it. Now, whether he's watched the video or not, I'm not sure. But I'm releasing expectations to that. And when he does read it, it will just be the right time, right, for him to receive the message. So again, just letting you guys know I do practice what I preach. And also had a crazy dream last night where at the end, my Divine Masculine, it was like we both realized we were dreaming at the same time. It became very lucid. And it was a little emotionally charged. He was basically screaming, "Get out of my head, get out of my head." And then he turned into a child. It was like it triggered a bunch of his inner child wounds. I would love to get out of your head, but I can't. No more than you can get out of mine. Just so you realize that. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this started today. So the moon here, there's still some energy surrounding this last moon. Okay, revolving around the twin flame connection here. And there definitely is a lot more information I feel coming through for both twins today. By way of signs, even song messages here. Okay. Divine Masculine is kind of back in his energy of deceiving, but not deceiving externally. He's deceiving himself right now, denying the connection. We're kind of back to square one here. Divine Feminines, if you haven't reached out to your Divine Masculine, your intuition is telling you to explain to him the connection. As long as it's not in ego, right? It's not in ego when you release the expectations. It's telling you here you probably need to do that. Okay? Release the fear. Okay? Release the fear. Again, Divine Masculine, feeling some more resentment here. Possibly resentment toward the connection, resentment toward his situation. I don't feel it's necessarily towards the Divine Feminine themselves. Here it's more of a self-denial of the connection and a fear, a strong fear of things that are ending in his life because of the connection. And he still isn't really fully understanding. That's why I say communication is incredibly important, whether in the 5D or the 3D, okay? Again, if you're not reaching out to him because he's not reaching out to you, that is an ego move, okay? You can reach out to your Divine Masculine anytime you want. Doesn't mean he has to reply. He has free will, right? Still some codependencies in the collective here. I feel mainly with karmic situations, jobs, people, family, karmic partners. Dragging the connection down. I do feel that some Divine Feminines, it's like they're focusing on their Divine Masculine and their karmic situation, but they're not focusing on themselves right now. You need to focus on yourself, guys. You really do. It's really, really important. Okay? The more you focus on him, the less you focus on yourself, the slower this is going to go. Okay? It took a long time for me to figure that out, so I'm right there with you. Alright, looks like Divine's not giving me any more, but it's telling me to keep going, so... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Instabilities. Instability within the connection right now. Again, that ego is really breaking down. Sorry, it was skipping again. So Divine Masculine, there were a lot of tower moments that are imminent for him. I said it yesterday. So he's starting to feel that again. A lot of stuff coming at him right now. Divine Feminine, I feel actually you too are having some tower moments. I feel like they're a little bit more intense than they have been here recently, because you had some really intense ones before, and then they kind of backed off, and it was more like aha moments. But now you're getting some more stuff thrown at you here. There's still some ego left that needs to die. Okay, so let it happen. Okay, don't fight it. The harder you fight it, the worse it's gonna get, right? All right, let's take a look at Divine Masculine today. See what's going on with him. Yeah, very deep rooted in the 3D right now, and he is holding on to it. He's clinging. He's clinging really, really hard. And it's like the harder he fights it, you know, the harder he falls. That's usually how it works. Unfortunately, with Divine Masculines, you know, they're very resistant in general. Okay, especially to the spiritual stuff. It freaks them out that they don't have control over themselves, right? So this connection, so the divine again is coming in and trying to show them the way, okay? They're seeing you, they're having dreams, which is probably freaking them out, you know, and they're really afraid to cross this divide here to get to where they need to go, right? They see it over here, they see the way is illuminated, but they're very, very resistant, okay? So Divine Feminine, you really need to go within, okay? You need to work on your stuff here. There is a lot of mirroring going on right now. A lot of it is leading to heartbreak. Unfortunately, death of the ego. That's just how it goes, okay? So remember your truth, stay in your truth, and everything else will fall into place. Divine Masculine is feeling this, okay? Probably feeling some pulls in his heart chakra, which of course is kind of freaking him out too, okay? Especially Divine Masculines, they don't really know what's going on, they just know they feel weird, okay? Here, again, the tower in the background, okay? These towers are bringing about all of this emotional baggage that he's got going on from past lives, you know, inner child wounds and whatnot. And then you've got the Two of Cups over here, okay? But he's not seeing the Two of Cups. He's just seeing the stuff that he's lost. He's seeing the stuff that he's having to deal with because of these towers that are divinely guided, okay? So they're coming for him, and he's relapsing back into his head, okay? And, you know, the 1111 here, you know, you're over here kind of celebrating, right? Divine is trying to come in and trying to bring you two together, and he's over here like, what's going on? I don't know what's happening. Help me. So I feel like Divine Feminine had been in a really good place, and for the most part she is. You're doing exactly what you need to do here. If there's still more ego that needs to break down, it's going to break down. You need to let it happen, okay? So don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of this. There's no such thing as regression. It's just moving forward little bit by little bit, you know, and blockages will come. Obstacles will come. You just have to overcome that. Okay, you need to overcome that for him because he's in a bad way right now. He is in a bad way. Okay, he's probably having some insomnia. He's probably not able to sleep. Again, some really crazy dreams on his end, and he just doesn't understand what's happening. And it's causing serious ego death here, and he's losing control. And he does not like it. He does not like to lose control. Divine Masculine never likes to lose control, and he's losing control. Okay? Alright, let's take a look at Divine Feminine today, see what's going on with her. I'm using Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Yeah. Divine Feminine, really feeling the connection today. Okay. Wanting to express her emotions. Okay. Expressing them is fine. Just remember not to let them rule you, okay? Don't fall back into feeling depressed just because your Divine Masculine is, because I know that you guys feel it. I know Divine Feminine is feeling Divine Masculine today very strongly. Feeling the helplessness, feeling the cry for help, right? And that's good. You want to help your Divine Masculine, but you don't help him by mirroring his emotions, okay? If you're feeling these emotions, evaluate what's going on with you and try to raise your vibration, okay, to get yourself out of that. Don't forget everything you've learned. 7 of Coins. You know, you guys have done a lot of work, okay? Don't forget there is a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And hold on to the things that you've learned. Hold on to the things that you've gained here. Reap what you have sown thus far, okay? There's a lot more work to do, but be happy in the knowledge that you have done so much work up to now. You have done a lot of work, and you should be proud of yourself because of that, okay? Mirroring here. 3 of Swords. Again, if you're feeling this from your Divine Masculine, don't fall into that trap, okay? Don't fall into the why me, why did this have to happen to me, why isn't he talking to me? It doesn't matter, okay? It is what it is, and you need to deal with it, okay? So figure out the triggers, figure out what's triggering you, and fix it. Move forward, okay? And just don't forget the forward motion, okay? Everything needs to move forward, okay? Hold on to the things that you've learned. Hold on to the connection. You want to hold space for him, okay? You want to hold space for him. Detach, but you want to hold space, okay? And move forward. That's what your purpose is. That is what the point of this is, okay? All right, let's get some messages from our Divine Masculines to the Divine Feminine Collective today. Live your soul, not a role. Okay, so your Divine Masculine wants you to remember who you are. Forget the 3D stuff. It's all an illusion. Okay, remember your inner truth. Remember who you actually are. Okay? Don't forget that. Please don't forget that. Again, express your joy, express your emotions, find your bliss, stay in a high vibration. That is how you come into inner alignment, inner unity, which again results in the unity and the union without. Okay? As within, so without. Remember that. Okay? Anybody who has any codependency issues they need to rid in their life need to do it now. Your Divine Masculine needs you to do it so he has the strength to do it as well. Okay? So as you rid the things, rid yourself of the things that don't serve you anymore, he's going to be able to do the same, okay? Karmic situations, addictions, any codependency behavior, and whatnot, okay? All right? And don't surround yourself with people who are toxic, okay? If the people around you are toxic and they're leading you to toxic situations, they probably need to go away for a while, okay? Family is probably the hardest one here, and it's hard to detach from family. Maybe not detach from them fully, but if maybe they're inviting you to go do something that you know is not going to be a good thing for you, it's going to lead you to codependency or, you know, what have you, maybe decline. Okay, maybe explain to them why you can't do it. Be honest. Okay. It's very, very important. Don't let other people's expectations of you lead you down the wrong path. Okay? Alright, so let's get some messages from the universe today for our Divine Feminines. Yep. You are love. Love is all around you. You don't need anybody else externally. Okay? All you need is from within. Okay? Remember that. Love comes from within and without expectation. Okay? And don't overthink things. If your intuition's telling you to do something, do it. Don't sit there and try to figure it out. Don't sit there and try to analyze it, because all that's doing is activating the ego. Turn your mind off and listen to your intuition. Listen to this, not this. Okay? Has this ever steered you wrong? When you actually went with this without thinking about it, did it steer you wrong? The only time it steers you wrong is if you get a message and then you overthink and then you do something that actually wasn't what your intuition was telling you to do. Okay? Intuition initially is not emotion based either. Remember that, okay? Yeah, I do feel that a lot of divine feminines are seeing things a lot clearer now, right? So just keep following spirit, keep listening to the messages you're receiving, and things will work out for you, okay? Things are working out the way that they should, okay? I know you feel frustrated and stuck, but things are moving forward. Things are moving forward, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes right now, okay? Those of you having dreams, you know, take the messages that are in the dreams. Take the messages that are in the dreams. They're very important messages. If you're having trouble remembering your dreams, get in the habit of when you wake up, immediately write it down in a journal what happened, so that if you fall back asleep, you can go back to it and try to figure out what the message was, okay? Because you do get messages through dreams. I know I do, almost nightly. It's not always from my divine masculine, but usually is. Okay? So remember to focus on positive. You want to manifest, okay? Manifest the things in your life. Manifest happiness. And the easiest way to do that is to listen to spirit, get into mission, find what makes you happy and do it. Okay? And as you raise your vibration, as you think positively, as you're in the mindset of abundance instead of lack, it will start actually appearing in your 3D life. That's the importance of manifestation, okay? Not just your divine masculine, this is anything. Anything, okay? All right, guys, well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this has resonated, please like, share, subscribe. Those of you who have booked personal readings, I am going to be finishing some of those up today. I did get a little bit behind, and I do apologize for that. But of course, if anybody has any questions and they don't, they don't want to contact me in the comments, if they want to send a private message, that's fine. You can email me. That's fine if you have a question, okay? All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day, good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you soon.